Art Talks. Why so worried? Why is he so big? Does he only draw when lost there no one to see? Oh my God! Why? This is Art Talks with Ash.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ash. Today is episode number 5, Studying the Grades. Have you ever wondered what differentiates a master artist from a hobbyist, a student, and even an intermediate artist? I'll give you a few seconds. It's not only their composition skills, it's not only their color theory, or the way that they draw certain lines and curves. It has to do actually with something much more primal, and I'm talking about observation. There are countless videos on how to color skin, how to render things, to look metallic, to give things texture, to do a lot of things. But seldom do they ever emphasize or talk about as the main topic of the video the importance of observing the world around. You know who I learned this from? I learned this from Kim Jong-gi, who, may the Lord rest his soul, he passed away not too long ago. I learned that by observing our world and our surroundings, we're able to create more things because we're essentially photographing things all around, Like next time you go to the supermarket, try to look at the produce aisle, look at bananas, how they're put together. Don't take a picture, that would be cheating. Just look at them for a whole minute and try to memorize them. Memorize the way they're put together, and when you get home, try to do a drawing on that. That's a good exercise, right? Well, today I'm actually drawing a study. A study based on my input whoa, or my input two. I don't know how people call him online, but I know his handle is my input whoa. And I chose this one particular painting. I did two. This is the second one, and I can say like my focus was not only like the composition of the body, but also the way he paints and renders the skin. But how do I learn this? If I don't want to focus on the composition too much, and I don't want to focus on the rendering of the skin, it's by observing what he does, trying to figure out the brushes. It is in the process of figuring out the brushes and the colors and the strokes that he took that you learn, and that ingrain in your mind, almost like tattooing the process of drafting that line onto the canvas. I mean, it should be more of etching, right, if we were working traditionally, but I'm working on Krita, an open source software, and it's a digital tablet I'm working on, and everything is so much more different. Our medium and the landscape changes. The possibilities are endless, right? Like I could have taken my own interpretation, stolen only the pose, changed the outfit, changed the hairstyle, changed the face, changed the tone of the skin, change the background instead of leaving it white, actually add the things that he added in his background, maybe put a cityscape. The possibilities are endless, and that's one of the things that we must acknowledge as artists. Like when you start a piece, like yes, it's so backbreaking and you get headaches from actually trying to come up with the things. There's more than a million processes and options that you need to make in the beginning, and that's why art is very difficult. How do we study famous artists? Or not so famous artists. Art studies can be simple and elaborate according to an article by dailyskillbuilding.com. They can range from an easy unit study to a more in-depth exploration of an artist's life. You can adjust the study to meet the needs of your student's grade level. In other words, what they're getting at is you can adjust the scope of what you want to learn. Like if you wanted to look at Rembrandt pieces and focus solely on the lighting and the shadows and how he crafts or gives the subject this sense of density or 3D-ness to them and how they blend to the darkness and the light illuminates the rest of the figure. That's one way to go about it. You could study Monet and how he did his water lily paintings, the composition behind them. There's different things. When we talk about observation, we're talking about the whole gamut of things that encapsulate creating a piece of art. It could be an illustration, a painting, heck, even a song, a poem. The structure, everything counts. When you open your mind to think in that realm, the possibilities are endless. And I repeat this once again. Why stay stuck to or stay loyal to a single way of doing things? Find your own way. You're working digitally? Find your way if you cannot don't know how to create a certain effect that you like on a piece. Hey, but what are your takeaways from studying my input woe or my input two? Well, I really learned a lot about his shape usage, how he crafts the figure of the human body with set shapes. There's a lot of yes, there's a lot of curves implying some sort of semicircles, but there's also a lot of angular shaped and jagged lines reminiscent of like trapezoids and triangles themselves.